Now, this is an interesting one. So, an Illinois appellate court has upheld a $2.8 million judgment against the Chicago Transit Authority, also known as CTA, for a woman who was struck by a CTA bus despite her later conviction for murder in a totally unrelated case. Sandra Kalalu was hit by a CTA bus in 2018 while crossing the street. The CTA admitted negligence, and jurors were only asked to determine how much she should be compensated for long-term injuries. Years later, Kalalu was convicted of murder. She murdered and dismembered her landlord in 2022 and was sentenced to 58 years in prison. Jesus, fix it. CTA argued on appeal that jurors should have been told about her criminal case, claiming her incarceration undermined claims for future damages. The court rejected that argument, ruling the murder conviction was properly excluded to avoid bias and had no bearing on the transit agency's admitted fault. This ruling means that Kalalu will receive millions from the city transit system while serving a decades-long prison sentence. You want to talk about fumbling a bag? I don't know what that landlord could have possibly done or said to make you not only kill them, but dismember them as well. I can't imagine anybody doing anything or saying anything to me to get that reaction. But I'm sure looking back, in retrospect, it wasn't worth it. And I'm sure every day, baby, she's in prison sick and kicking herself every day. Because if she would have just played it smart and kept her cool, mamas, you would have been set for life. You would have been set for life. But now she's a millionaire from behind prison bars. That is a sick game. That is a twisted, I'm telling you, listen. But how they say, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So, that's her fate. But one thing for sure, I know her commissary is going to be over. Baby Lizzie, she ain't going to want for nothing in that prison. I promise you. She going to be set while she's in there. But like I said, unless she gets an appeal or something where she can get out earlier, then wonderful. But I doubt that, because you don't dismember somebody and get out early. Like, that just doesn't happen. So, good luck, Hallelujah. But if you have any comments about this story, please feel free to get in the comment section. If not, a like and a share goes a mighty long way and is always much appreciated. But if you do, get in the comment section, let's talk about it, and let's get into the pieces.